Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered. Is it ever gonna happen? Right now, I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, but we still don't have the multiplayer or even Spec Ops Remastered in the game. But it actually exists. I'm actually redoing this mission because I forgot to get the last piece of intel on it, but yeah, I decided to do another playthrough of the Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remaster because I initially played it on PlayStation, so I don't have any save data on PC. But that's not actually the main reason why I decided to get the game on PC and play it again. It was actually to compare the maps that we could see in the campaign to the ones that we saw remastered for Modern Warfare 3 2023. As you can see right now, this is clearly Favela from the original Modern Warfare 2. And when I was playing the campaign, I was trying to compare this version of Favela, the remastered one in the campaign, to the one that was remastered for Modern Warfare 3 to see if they actually had to redevelop the map again. Because see, when they first dropped that Modern Warfare 3 map video and I was reacting to it, I actually kind of thought that the maps, at least some of them, like Invasion especially, it looked like it could have been running on the Sledgehammer engine and not the Infinity Ward engine. So this definitely got me theory crafting, and I did a lot of research, and there's a lot of stuff, really important stuff that I want to share with you guys. So with this video, I'm going to be answering all kinds of important questions like, what engine does Modern Warfare 3 run on? Did they actually have to redevelop all of the original Modern Warfare 2 maps a second time? But most importantly, will we ever get Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered? Let's get into it. Now, at the time of recording this video, if you do a simple Google search for what engine does Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 run on, or what engine does it use, you're going to get this answer: MW 4.0, which is what Modern Warfare 3 from 2011 ran on. Unfortunately, at the moment, even if you look at the Modern Warfare 3 blog, they don't explicitly say what engine it's going to run on, but if you look at the wiki page for Modern Warfare 3, which will 100% be accurate and true, like all Wikipedia information, you can see right here that it says that Modern Warfare 3 is going to run on MW 9.0, which is the exact same engine as Modern Warfare 2. Just to be clear, not the original one, the newest one. But before we go any further, I do want to back things up to 2018. On March 17th in 2018, I made a video called Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is Real, and that was the first ever leak that we got about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. But it wasn't until 2020, roughly 2 years later, that we actually got Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. But it was just the campaign. Which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. It is great. I'm playing it right now. I love it. But you know what I love even more than the campaign? The multiplayer. And I think a lot of you guys would agree with me on that as well. Like, we've been waiting so long for this game's multiplayer to get remastered and be playable. Not just something that we constantly talk about and want. But here's the catch. It's not like the multiplayer was never remastered. Like, they never had it ready to go. What the fuck? If you go back to some of those articles from 2020, you would have actually seen that the entire multiplayer and Spec Ops was actually fully remastered and ready to go, but they never gave it to us. All the content was already made and ready to go, but they just never let us play it. They never gave us access to it, and we still, to this day, cannot play Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered. When this information came out, this definitively proved that they had everything ready to go. They had the Spec Ops, they had the multiplayer, but then they just never actually released it for us. So after hearing that, you're probably wondering, well, why didn't they do it? It seems like a no-brainer. They could have done exactly what they did with Modern Warfare Remastered, and they could have just treated it like a brand new Call of Duty game. They could have added possibly even more content, like new guns. They could have had seasons. Obviously, some people would ideally like the multiplayer to stay exactly the same, but here's the catch. Activision can't really make a profit off of Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered because we've already bought and played that game, so they can't make nearly as much money compared to a brand new Call of Duty experience. And man, the reason why I know that that is the truth is because that's what Activision said themselves when this data mine came out, which we will fully react to, but I'm trying to find the last piece of intel and I just can't find it. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Got it. Here we go. Gotta get him, boom. That's so sick.
We've got the package. I repeat, we've got the package.
Yeah, I've already beat the mission. We can just go ahead and go to the next one. Yeah, man, this is the article right here, and this explains why Activision decided to exclude multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We're not gonna go through the whole article. I mean, I will have them linked in the description if you want to check them out, but for the sake of this video, I want to point out the most important parts of the article. And it starts here. It says, in a blog on its official website, Activision explains, beginning with Modern Warfare last year, the focus has been to bring players together seamlessly in one unified online multiplayer playground. Just so we're on the same page, this has to do with Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone, because this is roughly around the time that all of this stuff came out. In addition to having a hot new game it would rather sell, Warzone recently launched for free and is a second product Activision has to maintain. In reality, that is another mode for Modern Warfare, but there is some logic here. Players don't need to own the base game, and Activision has to produce separate balance updates for it, so bringing a third game into the fray would be a ton of work. I mean, we got Modern Warfare 2, which has campaign, multiplayer, Warzone 2, DMZ, raids. Oh my god, I almost forgot that it has Spec Ops. We basically have 6 games in one with Modern Warfare 2. Now, obviously, you can make the argument that it didn't turn out that good over time. But man, doesn't it kind of just make this article age poorly? Like, saying that bringing a third game into the mix would be a ton of work. Of course it would, but they've already proven that that's what they're trying to do with Modern Warfare 2 and most likely beyond. But moving on, the article also says, so what does that mean for Modern Warfare 2's specific multiplayer maps? Rather than release a separate multiplayer experience as a standalone pack, the update states, Activision and Infinity Ward are looking to bring more classic map experiences to new life within the Modern Warfare universe as it continues to grow and build over time. Ladies and gentlemen, that basically has sealed the fate of Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered, and unfortunately, I really just don't think it is ever going to happen. I really don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I've actually been having an amazing day so far, and I don't want to be the person that keeps just dropping negative Call of Duty bombs on everyone and, you know, negative Call of Duty nukes or whatever. But real quick, let's wrap up this article. It ends it by saying, this is sort of what I expected after learning of the exclusion of multiplayer. Activision may have recreated the entirety of Call of Duty 4 a few years back, but the then current Call of Duty title was some futuristic shooter. That's Infinite Warfare. Mixing Modern Warfare maps into that game would have been awkward. Yeah, they definitely didn't remaster Rust on that game. But anyway, it says this time it makes more sense to just include Modern Warfare 2 maps in the new game. It's still disappointing, but not nearly as disappointing as the PS4 timed exclusivity. Yeah, this aged so miserably, man. Not only did Infinite Warfare actually have some classic maps that were brought into the game, I think Afghan was also in Infinite Warfare as well. And I'm not trying to hound on the article or the person who wrote it that much, but I'm just saying though, they're trying to be nice and they're trying to give some possible explanations as to why we never got the Multiplayer Remastered or even Spec Ops as well. But the reality is that the reason why they didn't do it is because it would take away from the player base that was thriving at that time, which was Modern Warfare 2019, and Warzone, which was blowing up. It was doing super well. And the reality back then is that Activision didn't want to split the player base and have people leave that to go play Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered, which most likely would not have been able to generate as much revenue because they would have had a much more difficult time trying to sell skins, potentially battle passes, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's no need to sugarcoat it. There's no need to beat around the bush. We know exactly why we don't have it, and it's because it just can't make as much money. Now, on the flip side, I know there's a lot of people, myself included, that love Modern Warfare 2, the original one, to death, and we would love to see the multiplayer get remastered, and sure, it could, you know, generate some sales and could bring in a lot of hype, but it's not going to bring in the kind of money that they are currently making off of the new games and the microtransactions especially. And as much as I love nostalgia, and I would love a Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered nostalgia blast, that's just not going to sell it for them. Now, what's really so crazy about discovering all of this information and putting all of these pieces of the puzzle together is the fact that at some point, Infinity Ward and Raven had to pour so much time, energy, money, and resources into fully remastering Modern Warfare 2 only for a section of the game to actually be released to the public, and now instead, with next year's game Modern Warfare 3, they had to fully remaster the maps again on a different engine, so that way it fits in with everything else that's been going on between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Could you imagine spending potentially months, if not years of your life working on a creative project, only to have it basically just thrown in the trash, purely because it might not make as much money as something else? So you basically have to dump all of it into a paper shredder and then start from scratch and then make it all over again, but in a different engine? I mean, dude, that's just crazy. Those poor devs had to have put so much time into remaking the maps on the Sledgehammer engine. Now, in fairness, I don't know if it's the same devs that had to make it all over again on the new Infinity Ward engine, but oh my god, there's a part of me that would hope that Modern Warfare 3 runs on the Sledgehammer engine, just so that way all of that hard work didn't go to waste, but I doubt that's going to be the case because of the carry forward system. A good chunk of Modern Warfare 2's content is going to be in Modern Warfare 3, and there's no way that it would be on a different engine, especially because Modern Warfare 3 2023 is basically just a rebrand of the Year 2 DLC content for Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, man, I just wanted to shed some light on that because over the years, we've gotten so many different leaks and rumors about Call of Duty, but sometimes we don't go back and check on that to see if any of it was actually true or false. And recently, I've been finding it really interesting to actually just go back and see if any of these leaks or rumors were actually true. What I've typically discovered for Call of Duty leaks and rumors, at least, is that when you actually fact check them with what's been going on now, it seems like some of these things actually turn out to be true, but it's almost kind of like we're not getting the full truth in a sense. It seems like when we get upcoming leaks and rumors for Call of Duty, they seem to weirdly be mostly true, but the way that it actually gets applied and the way it turns out tends to be very different. In a recent YouTube video that I made, I reacted to a short/TikTok that I made of some Call of Duty leaks and rumors that really aged poorly. It was about Call of Duty 2023 just straight up being canceled. And at that point in time, Activision had actually said that there was going to be a new free-to-play title coming out this year.
Activision also said that there's going to be a new free-to-play online title in 2023.
And they did explicitly say at that time that it would not be Warzone 2 or Warzone Mobile, which obviously led to a lot of speculation. And I actually kind of forgot this, but around that time, we were thinking it was going to be Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, which, by the way, the leaks and the rumors had pointed out that apparently the entire game, the original Modern Warfare 3, is fully remastered, every part of it, but it just has not been released yet. The leaker is claiming that Modern Warfare 3 Remastered exists, like it's been fully developed, it's out there, but there's just not a release date for it. This is pretty similar to when we heard about Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered leaks, claiming that it's already been fully developed and that it exists, but they just don't know when they're going to release it. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I think it's really weird that they put all of this time and effort into remastering things and then not actually putting it out there. That has got to lead to an insane amount of burnout from the devs. I just feel so bad. It's not like it's something simple like a map being thrown away or a game mode being scrapped. We're talking about entire projects just not even being utilized, which basically boils down to the current Call of Duty games not succeeding. So I think what we might need to do is stop buying the new games so that way we can actually get the remasters. I'm kind of joking. I don't think anyone's going to do that, but weirdly enough, I think there actually could be some truth to that. If the newest Call of Duty games weren't selling as much, or especially weren't selling as many microtransactions and allowing Activision to generate so much money off of that, maybe there's a chance that they might actually release the remastered games, or at least potentially take some more risks or try some new things. What's actually just been getting really stale with Call of Duty as of lately is the nostalgia bait. Like I've mentioned before, they clearly found a rhythm with the Modern Warfare and Black Ops sub-series, and we're probably not going to get anything different than that for quite a while. As long as the Modern Warfare and Black Ops games keep generating the highest amount of revenue possible, then that's probably all we're going to be getting for a while. But yeah, man, to simply wrap it up, the new Modern Warfare 3 is most likely going to be running on the same engine as Modern Warfare 2 2022. All of the original Modern Warfare 2 maps have been remastered for this style of game, but they also had to be remastered again for Modern Warfare 3 2023. And between the leaks and rumors, the current state of Call of Duty and where it's been going, and Activision's official statements on the matter, I'm pretty sure we will most likely just never get the original Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered. Which obviously sounds like a major bummer, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging, and I don't want to end this video on a bad note, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, granted, I haven't heard a ton of new information about this from the team, but there is a very talented team. They are the guys that made the H1 mod for Modern Warfare Remastered on PC. I'm not exactly sure if it's the same team or if it's a different set of people that are working on it, but they are basically trying to create Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered as a modded client on PC. Now, I haven't heard too much information about this, and it might have to do with the fact that there's been a lot of cease and desist coming from Activision. Even just today, they actually sent a cease and desist for people who were playing a cracked version of Modern Warfare 2019 so they could play Verdansk Warzone again. Bro, they've been taking names, they've been swinging that legal hammer, and I really don't think it's likely that a lot of modders want to spend more time trying to create these types of projects, but hopefully they will push through and actually deliver the experience that we have been waiting for so long. Oh, look, guys, it's the Multiplayer Remastered.
Ramirez, get that briefcase.
We'll take what's left of the multiplayer. It actually, did it say Modern Warfare 2 weapons? What was that? I gotta watch that back and see if that was actually what it said. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me discuss the possibility of Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered actually becoming a thing. As far as it goes for an official Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered being a thing, I wouldn't hold your breath, but the modding community might actually come out with H2, which would fill that void. After seeing that video of the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps being remastered for Modern Warfare 3, they do look really good, but we don't know how the game's going to actually play out, and we don't know if it's going to be able to provide like a similar vibe to the original Modern Warfare 2, so it could just be a completely different thing. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but we just don't know if that's going to be better than the original Modern Warfare 2 experience could deliver. Also, side note, I am feeling a little bit better today, so I don't have to do like an ASMR style commentary, but I'm not going to lie, man, I might keep the microphone a little bit closer and kind of save my voice because I don't want to lose my vocal cords. I've done a lot of raging and screaming over the years, so we'll see. But with that being said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered to actually become a thing, make sure to drop a like. See you guys later.
Outcome. Train goes.
Boom.
Welcome!